Salute, everybody. Welcome to Switching Lanes with Miss Parker. Miss Parker, I appreciate each and every one of you guys who hit the like button early, who is in here now, and also those who are subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. And I hope everybody's had a blessed Tuesday. I almost forgot earlier what today was. I was like, what's today? We're at Wednesday already, tomorrow. And guess what? That's crazy. Because that means we'll be another weekend. Remember, I be saying it now. Will be another weekend in. Let me. Alrighty. Salute Novi. Hey sister. Hey Shell baby. Also, please don't forget to hit that like button as you come in. Turn on your notification bells. Also share the live out. Hope they find Trinity, 10-year-old Trinity Eslinger. Down in Florida, from Arkansas, vacation on Florida. So that's where the story comes from. Also, riders, I have a YouTube goal of 10 years. Hold on, guys. Oh, that was weird. I hadn't touched my phone or anything. That was super weird. I have a YouTube goal of 10. It could be $1, anything. It's a YouTube incentive given to us by YouTubes as content creators to help bring more revenue into your channel and stuff like that, because they already take everything from us, guys. Don't tell them, okay? So salute to everybody. Happy Tuesday. Akita, hey boo. Pookie Poo, what it do? Hey. Colton. One love. Detroit's finest. Hey sister. Goddess, what it do, little sis? Hey Auntie Nettie. Hey the T. Hey Gina. Hey T Lady sis. Hey Ray Samuel. Samai, Taco Prince, Kimberly, Gigi, hey sisters, Barbie, what it do? Bridget, Davida, blessed to be, Lizzie, my love, have you seen us podcast, my love, Virtuous Vanjie, hey, the way we literally just ran over is crazy. Hey Dior sis, hey Misty, hey Marie, what's going on? I hope you guys have had a blessed. Let me kind of fix this. Sorry, guys. Just had to get some stuff together and get my clothes together for real. This is crazy. Hey to T.A. Sore. I think I said hey to T, but I said hey twice. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, One Love, for being a member for 2 months. Hey, Sore. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Princess Black. How y'all doing? Princess Black, I think I need to see your tracking number, but your order has been, your purse has been shipped off. Come back. Let me know how you like it, okay? To Nicole Cooper and Nicole Neal, I sent your packages off today with your tracking number. So check your emails, okay? I will send yours later, Princess Black. Hey, Kaya. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Queen Butterfly. What's going on? Hey, Nika. Hey, Ladini. Hey. Okay. So I want to talk about a comment that was left. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Juju. What do my Juju want to be? Y'all make sure y'all also go check out Shank Rock. He's been covering R. Kelly, and it's really interesting. Juju joined him on the panel the other day. Nicole Cooper, she said, okay, thank you very much. Hey, TT Boo. And so you guys make sure you drop Shank Rock's link, please. And hey, Shelly. Thank you, One Love. Me, myself, and I. Hey, love. Okay, Princess Black. Okay, just making sure you did, okay? Keep up with those tracking numbers, okay, ladies? Hey, Miss Low Key. Juju, drop your link as well. Juju joined Shank on the panel the other night, and it was interesting. And so did Dana J. Salute to Dana J. Hey, JJ. So, hey, Queen Rays. Hey, M. Gray. So, it was a comment left under the comment section of my video. And hey, TT Sims. And the comment, let me read it to you guys, what that person said. Crazy work. Salute to everybody coming in. Let me find it. I think we're there. Okay. So this is what the comments said. I meant to pin it. I did. Thank you, Princess Black. Thank you, love. It hurts. I said, no more. Y'all never see me like this again. No, baby. It hurts too much. I slept horrible. I didn't get sleep. Let me find her. I didn't time her out. Mm. She said, I cherry picked. You absolutely cherry picked things he said. He explained how he asked Trinity if she wanted to float also, but she wasn't interested. Ma'am, let me say this to you first. He said to the sheriff, once you put it in her name, the story will come up, and I'm gonna go back and read what he said. Okay, I'm gonna say what he said. She said, if you actually listen to him talking his video, he more than explains what happened. Ma'am, just because he's explained what happened doesn't mean I have to go with what he said. You can, and I'm not here to debunk you or whatever. I'm not going to say what you want me to say. You get what I'm saying? So, just move along, okay? I'm gonna say what I want to say, and I'm gonna listen to him. And if I hear inconsistencies, ma'am, that's what I'm gonna do. She said, not only that is you obviously do not understand how the current works or either. I never said I knew anything about how the current works, though. What I said was I didn't know a difference between high tide and low tide until I went to Myrtle Beach. I said that. And I said how the man told me high tide, low tide, and how the weather can change the ocean too. And I didn't know that. Hey, Shay Star. That's what I said. I never said I was in Florida at that beach, never been, never knew what the water was like, never said that. But people did drop in the chat saying they live there and how bad it is. Maybe you missed that. You should have read the chat. You mean that he, Raven, the boaters, and the boarders are lying and they all have the same story? I haven't even got to the paddle boarders. Never played the paddle boarders. Never even knew where the paddle border live is. Never knew anything about the paddle boarders going live and saying anything. Ma'am. So for you to say that she said he explained and explained and explained and explained and explained. Tammy, this is my thing. Wait. She said, come on, people. Let's pray for this beautiful baby to be found and stop judging these people. They're going through every parent's worst nightmare. I never judged the lady. What I said, and if you care about this baby, I said I told her to go on Mr. Cobb's live the next time he goes live and tell him the same exact thing, ma'am. Go tell him. This the thing. You saying something to me like, let's pray for this baby and stop judging. I'm calling out inconsistencies, not judging. But you tell him again, go tell Mr. Cobb when he goes live to be quiet, and maybe he needs to be quiet and think about his family. Okay? This is weird. She said, nobody judged. We only called out the inconsistencies in his story. Prayers for this beautiful, precious baby girl to be reunited with her mom and family very soon. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. You need to go listen to the paddleboarder video who saved Raven. She talks about the boat and the guy and his son who were on the boat. Do you think she's lying too? Come on. I never heard her. We stopped her. We stopped at this video that I got up. We didn't even make it to the next video because I said, hey, you guys, Shank Rock's going live. Go tell the diver. That's who y'all go harass. Harass the diver who said she wasn't there, because I never said she went in the water. I didn't know anything about the water. But maybe you need to be in Mr. Cobb's comments. I'm confused. Praying for this baby. We prayed for her. They dropped prayer hands in the chat. Nobody never said, hey, Passion B. And how would she feel if that was her daughter? Would she feel the same way then? Detroit. Word commenters are at all time. Gina, hey. Gina. Hey, Kyle. I mean, Shelby, I only repeated what he said. You say go listen. I did. And if I catch a consistency, because I'm going to read it again, what was said, and then I'm going to get back into this video. Hey, Diane, but I'm going to switch the segment up a little bit, and I want to talk about Naziah Harris a little bit too, okay? They slower than molasses. Queen Ray's, hey. I don't know. Hey, BB. Hey, Diane. Let me tell what was said. Now, all you got to do, I told y'all what to do to what happened. That's what I put. What happened to Trinity and Raven in the Google search? It comes up the story, AI overview. Then it said, what happened to Trinity? Then I go to peoples.com. Victor Cobb opens up about his final moments with Trinity Eslinger before she disappeared in the water off of Destin, Florida. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Can you drop me y'all drop me a disclaimer? Hey, Milky Way. The boyfriend, let me see. The boyfriend of the mom whose 10-year-old daughter went missing while swimming during a Florida vacation is speaking out. In a nearly hour-long YouTube live stream, Victor Cobb opens up about his final moments with Trinity before she disappeared in the water off the coast of Destin, Florida. Cobb, who was the longtime boyfriend of Trinity's mom, Raven Kush, according to Jonesboro Right Now, said the family was preparing to leave the beach and they were at when three of them, including Trinity, got caught in the current. Thank you, TT Boo. Despite his other efforts to try and save the 10-year-old, Cobb said Trinity ultimately slipped away. He remembered her as a thoughtful young girl who was close with his daughter. Trinity and Cobb's own daughter had spent a portion of the trip making Father's Day cards for their dads and their lives, he added. Make sure you guys are praying for the family, he says on his live stream, noting that Trinity's disappearance has been hard on both him and her parents. Cobb didn't immediately respond to the people's request for a comment. Cobb, who currently lives in Jonesboro, Arkansas, per his Facebook, said he was vacationing in Panama City Beach with Raven, Trinity, and other family members from Tuesday, June 10th through June 13th. On the last full day of the trip, the group took an afternoon trip to Destin, where they visited East Jetty for some snorkeling and swimming. At about 7:05, Cobb said he and his girlfriend decided it was time to wrap it up and headed back to their Airbnb. Before departing, he recalled going into the water to wash the sand off his body and said his son Kingston and Trinity followed him into the water. As he started to swim back to shore, Cobb realized all three of them had gotten caught in the current. Trying to remain calm. Thank you, Butter. Thank you, Butterscotch. Keep the stories coming. They all matter. It could easily become one of our family members at any given time. Yes. Thank you, Butterscotch. I appreciate that. Trying to remain calm, Cobb said he simply told the kids, walk back to the beach. I don't want anybody to panic, he recalled. At one point, Kingston and Trinity took their feet off the ground to try and swim back to the beach, Cobb said. He claimed he taught his son how to float during the Florida vacation, but admitted he had not taught Trinity how to do so. Hey, Niecy. Hey, Drea. Hey, sis. Eventually, Cobb's son began yelling for help, including Trinity's mom, Raven. Cobb said she immediately came running and fighting through the water to try to save her daughter. Soon, a boat arrived, and the people on board grabbed Cobb's son and put him on the back of the vessel. Cobb said they then asked him if he needed help, but he declined and told them to go get Trinity and her mom. Hey, Martha. Cobb said he got spun around in the water and was unable to see what happened next. He claimed he was told. Hey, Miss Texas T. He claimed he was told that two men from the boat entered the water to try to save Trinity. Later on shore, Raven told the police that she pushed Trinity toward the two men, but her daughter slipped away. Raven said one of the two men immediately tried to go after Trinity when he saw she slipped away. Thank you, Butterscotch. Thank you. When she said, we have prayed for that baby. Now we want answers. Because there's too many questions. Even one for the special divers that said they could not find her because she wasn't in the water. I mean, that's all I'm saying, Detroit. Hey. She slipped away, according to Cobbs. He went in the water multiple times to search for the 10-year-old, while the second man brought the boat back to shore. The Okaloosa County Sheriff Office said Trinity was last seen in the water around 7:30 p.m. local time between Austin Beach and Noriega Point in Destin. Multiple agencies have been assisting with the search, including Destin Firefighter, Fire Rescue, and the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, which provided drones, helicopters, boats, and to aid the search. Thank you, Butterscotch. Everything was happening so fast, Cobb recalled on his live stream. It seemed like immediately there were Coast Guard and lifeguards right there searching for Trin. Like everything was going so fast. Eventually, Cobb said visibility was gone because the sun had set. The family returned to the Airbnb and the host paid for them to stay at the hotel for the next 2 days. Trinity still has not been found. Cobb said family members have arrived in the area as the search continues and wants to search the waters themselves. He also encouraged people in the area to assist with the search. Get in your boats, in your jet skis, your kayaks, and go to all the shores and beaches and the docks and the bridges and look around. Additionally, Cobb said the family wants to find the two men who try to help save Trinity. We just want to get to know them and see who they are. Hey, Big Trav, salute. Thank you for coming through. Hey, my trees. So he's saying he don't even know who the boaters are. This is what he said. He said we would like to find the two men who try to help save Trinity. We just want to get to know them and see who they are. In a statement on Monday, June 16th, the sheriff office tells people that search operations are ongoing with several agencies, beach patrol teams, unmanned aerial systems, and specialized dive unit, all working in close coordination. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement also sent fixed-wing airplane to aid in the search yesterday and today, but unfortunately, Trinity has not been located. Thank you, Butterscotch Love. Thank you. A GoFundMe has been started to support Trinity's family following her disappearance. Cobb said the funds are going toward helping with the search, including equipment like jet skis, boat rentals, and as well as room and board and food, and helping with the family travel. We know our community is anxiously awaiting updates, and we want to assure everyone that as soon as an official information becomes available, it will be shared. Authorities with the sheriff's office said in a statement shared Saturday, June 14th, please continue to pray. Please continue to keep Trinity and her family in your prayers and thoughts. And so, hey Novi, hey Miami. So I want to go back here. So as soon as you put Trinity's name in, this is what you get.
About 10-year-old Trinity Eslinger's disappearance are completely out of hand. The most harmful claim that I keep seeing over and over again was that she was abducted. This is completely false. Authorities have confirmed that she was swept away by a strong current while swimming near Destin.
So she said there's some conspiracies going around. That was somebody who did a live saying conspiracies. Hold on. Here we go. Where's the comment? Where's that video? It's a lot of videos now. Jeez. I didn't see anything about the paddlers. I'm still waiting to find that. Okay, let me see what he said. He said, I'm Jonathan, a certified and experienced diver. I'm looking for a dive partner to help me search for Trinity. It's highly discouraged and often illegal to scuba dive alone. So I'm looking for someone who's willing to help me be my dive buddy in search. To my understanding from the news report that she went missing in this general location. I've circled 3 main areas that we could search. I like to search the entire area, but these 3 are great starting places. There's a $5,000 reward for who finds her. If we find her, I like to donate my share of the rewards back to the family. Whoever joins me, I can't tell you how to spend your money, but I highly encourage you to do the same if you were successful in the search. I just want to bring this innocent child back to her family so they can have some closure. Okay? So somebody's searching. Good. I don't know what the Bible story went, y'all. Let's get into the
Come on, TikTok people, look, regardless of your political affiliations, your generational gaps, whatever it is, in regards to this Trinity, you have to admit to yourself that this is weird. This is all effed up. Okay? You want to tell me why in waist deep water with multiple males around, not the, and women, that no one dove in that water to rescue this girl had she truly gone into the water. Had she truly been there. Myself, as a male, regardless of my daughter or someone else's, I can tell you I'd turn into fucking Flipper to go after this girl. Yeah. I'm not buying none of this, and anybody with any reasonable mind is not buying any of this bullshit. That girl ain't in the water.
But my thing is, are you gonna find him and tell him to not do those things, not say those things? Hey, Darshell, look, Detroit said exactly like, I'm not down there. I don't know the water.
False information. I know.
Let me see what she's saying.
One thing about me, and people that have been following me for the longest should already know that I'm not going to get on this internet when it comes to a certain crime or a certain case and tell them they're going false information. I know what I read on FB. I know the person basically that started telling the story about Trinity, about the little girl that they cannot find because she is lost at freaking sea. I knew what I was talking about when I just made my last video before this one. So I'm about to show proof, and then my next video after this is going to be of the actual lady and her niece speaking. I made a mistake in my last video saying that it was a sister of the woman that told exactly what happened because she was the one that helped the mother. It was her niece. It wasn't her daggone aunt. But that was the only thing that I made a mistake about. Everything else I explained is exactly what the daggone lady said. Just because y'all get on this internet and y'all ain't digging deep and researching like me, don't sit here and get on this internet and try to act like I'm telling false information because I know what the fuck I fucking seen and what I read and also what I was told. Now, let me go ahead and be quiet and post these daggone screenshots. The next video is going to be of the woman speaking, telling the same story or whatever that is in these daggone clippings, these screenshots of what she wrote on daggone Facebook. Play with somebody else.
Let me read it. She said, I'm beginning to think as people who firsthand witnessed the event, my family members and I should fully explain the situation from our perspective. I was on my aunt's paddleboard alone and rescued the mother. There was a boat with two men on it that rescued both the dad and the brother. One man was driving the boat and the other man on the boat was trying to pull both the boy and the girl up. This is what my aunt witnessed. I did not see this. I was focused on mom, and he got the brother up and the girl that got sucked under the water, and I think under the boat. But I'm 100% certain I cannot imagine how that man feels, but I know he tried and he is a hero for saving two lives. We should be thanking him. No one had on life. She said no one had life vest on. She said my aunt and husband went to search for her in the water as this was unfolding too, and others started after that. The water was black. Not only did it go from knee deep to drop off right there, but there was black water. I don't know what it was. It wasn't black like that when we arrived right there. My aunt said she researched and maybe it could have been. Let me turn my phone and see if I can get it like that.
Wasn't read. Or you can go straight to FB like I did and read exactly what I read. Since y'all so be thinking y'all be knowing what y'all talking about on this daggone internet just because y'all ain't seen what actually went down. Both of these girls was basically there. They helped the mom get out the water. The mom was going under the water drowning. Y'all be pissing me off on this daggone.
She said my aunt and husband were struggling and are both strong swimmers. They could only swim about 5 minutes before they were tired from being pulled out and under. And at that point, my uncle got on the paddleboard to get them out of the water. To clear more things up, there was a yellow flag at the oceanside beach. I didn't see any flags near the park entrance or anywhere near that swimming part. The lifeguard was there and left a little bit before this. I'm not sure exactly the time. It was not dark. The sun wasn't even setting yet. There was no roped off area. She was not past the jetties as far as distance goes, and she was in the middle of the park area. I hope this clears some things up. Even my aunt and I saw different details because we had different perspectives from the shore.
But don't be doing that bit of research.
And the paddleboard. I'm sure the men on the boat and her mother and father also had different viewpoints, especially the family that was all struggling in the water.
Okay, you couldn't say none of them had on a life jacket. Hopefully you got to that part.
So she said nobody had on a life jacket. From what she seen, she said it was yellow flags up, and somebody came in the comment section and said last night. Well, they came in the comment section. Hey, self-made, what up, sis? They said that it's flags all up through there, basically like saying don't swim there. That's not a good area. You know, flags are warnings. Flags are warnings. But I want to get back to what he said. Thank you, Detroit's Finest. Thank you, sister. Appreciate you guys. Look, I was talking about Shank messing up on a word, y'all. You know, I'm super up here messing up words. It's crazy. I gotta leave him alone. Let's get back into this. And I want to kind of take it to where the father comes in to the picture.
Got it turned up enough.
Hey everybody.
This is Victor Lamar. This is Trinity's stepdad.
Some of the things that, well, what occurred out in Destin, Florida, over Trinity Eslinger, Raven Kush, and what all happened. So go ahead and share this. We got a lot to clear up. Of course, it's hard on Raven and Wesley, which is Trinity's parents. But I have some things to clear up for a lot of people who's been guessing what's been going on and what's happening.
So Wesley is Trinity's biological father. Victor here is Trinity's stepdad. He was the one that they were on vacation with. So when he said that it's really hard for Raven, and when I tell you it's been hard, like it's been days I've been going back to her page every day trying to get an update to see the day of her find the baby. And I'm praying to God that nothing has eaten that baby. That's my prayers, that nothing has eaten that baby and that they can recover her, so that her mom can bring her home. That's my prayers. But I do have a little fear that maybe because it's taken so long, that maybe something in the water has eaten her. That's just my fear, and I pray not for that. We just ask God to just give the parents strength, give the stepfather strength to endure this situation, and pray that they find baby Trinity.
Happening and why this and why that. I'm a first person. I have a first person point of view. I was there, and it was a trip that I planned. So a lot of their responsibility, falls on me as to speaking up for the ones who can't speak up because they're hurt.
I'm thinking maybe, how when we're nervous, when some people is nervous or some people is in shock or sad, their go-to is to laugh, smile. Some people be, I don't know. Different people give different, maybe he's still in shock because he was actually in that water with them. He the one that
This shit.
pulled the son to safety, because it was another person that was on the beach as well, talks about how they've been having sleepless nights because they can still hear the scream of that mother when she found out that Trinity was still in that water, that they couldn't find Trinity. She says the piercing of that mother's scream, and you know how some men take stuff different. They don't react the way we do. You know, a mother or a woman, our emotions, be on a different and higher level. Like, child, look, ain't nothing like it. So our emotions, we be just done. Like I'm telling you, the mother she has not been on her page. She kind of went off on her status today, which I'll go to that and show you how she's telling the people about the comments and stuff like that. So I'm just looking at it that he's a man. They take stuff different. They just do. Even with their own loved ones and family members, they just don't respond the way we would during tragedies. You know what I'm saying? I heard like his demeanor talk about something. So yeah, that's true. I mean, you're not the only one that noticed it, Latte and I'm Chosen. A lot of people in the comments talked about it. So yep. So you notice what some people in the comments even said. So I just kind of overlooked it, and I was just listening to what he said because I was curious of what happened. I was curious. I wanted to hear what he had to say. What happened? So I didn't listen to it all the way to the end, though. So some of it.
Mark said this man is too happy to tell a story. I hope some footage comes out from the people that were there. Y'all want to know how packed the beach was? Pebbles said I wouldn't be able to be on camera. I ain't going with the stepdad. Pebbles said I smiled too at bad things. I thought it was just strange. So you smile at
I
that,
am listening
Pebbles?
to it with you guys. So and this live is for educational and entertainment purpose. Everything is just strictly my opinion. I don't know the full details. I'm just giving my commentary on this tragic situation.
I feel bad for the mother too.
And like we see all the things that's posted online, and as to people asking like why
Thank you,
and
Candy. Thank you.
what happened and where and when, all that stuff, I have all those answers, and if I don't, I answer any of your questions to the best of my knowledge. And but anything that's foul in my comment section is just going to be ignored, because we do have those people. For the most part, most of the community, they're supportive and everything. The people out there in Florida, the people here in Arkansas, everybody is really, really supportive. But we have those bad apples. Uh, but I'm gonna try to keep up with the comments. Let me see if I can even turn it on. Okay, now I can see any comments when they do come up. But I'm gonna give y'all like a timeline of everything. All right, guys, and I actually been doing a whole lot of driving. I got to Jonesboro last night to get ready and take my kids to Texarkana to be with their mom. So I actually just got back from driving in Texarkana, and this is gonna be very fast because I got to get back to Florida. Like as soon as this is over, I'm going straight back to Florida. I got some notes right here that I'm gonna try to follow. But yeah, once again, this thing is for clarity, for a lot of your questions.
Okay.
And also make sure you guys are praying for the family.
Yeah, Mom did.
Trent had have cousins, of course, her dad, mom, uncles, grandma and grandpa, uh, great grandma, like a
See, like
big,
even
big.
kids.
All right, guys, and yeah, it's been tough on me. I just found out Trend's favorite song, and as I've been doing all this driving, I've been playing that song so over and over
Hey,
again.
Ellis.
Yes, I believe so,
Hey, Tracy.
Latte, that the little boy was his son. So, but I want to believe that.
And I kind of know, like, and it's just me, because I don't want to sound insensitive, but when my kids got favorite songs, hey, Taj, and stuff like that, I I know they songs because you're gonna hear it in the house. They're gonna play it all the time, and stuff. So I know what my grandbaby likes. You know what I'm saying? He said has or had cousins. She has cousins. Hey, Keisha. Oh, you know the mom, Keisha. Okay, prayers for her, prayers for Raven. Keisha, how do you feel about all of this? Okay, Taj, I'll check. I ain't seen none. I gotta check my spam, girl. But I just got my storage back on my email too. I was behind on my storage, so I had to get it uploaded. Look, Keisha, is it Keisha? I don't want to mess it up. Hey, Zen. Um, Cause Keisha, I just want to kind of break it down, Keisha, and ask you how do you feel about yeah, I play basketball with her. Okay. How do you feel about Mr. Cobbs going live and he's addressing people that just don't matter to me. Um my boyfriend's a blogger too. And sh- I would feel a way if Shane took that moment to explain our situation to people because they're discrediting what happened because my focus should be and our focus should be my daughter. So I just what you know on the mother, how do you feel about her and Mr. Cobb saying in an interview, like he did an interview and it came out, it was like, yeah, I taught my son how to swim, but I didn't get the chance to teach Trinity. All but to come back and say, I asked Trinity, did she want to learn? But she said no. So it's like, it's just inconsistencies I find. And this is not to, take away and be insensitive to Raven at all. And I know it sounds like it, but it's not. Prayers to her. And I want them to find Trinity. I do. Yeah, looking at him don't feel right. We need to continue to pray for this family and stop trying to find fault. Just saying, Shalonda, I'm not trying to find fault. Okay, Keisha said he was just trying to clear up some things and stuff. Okay, Keisha. And I'm asking Keisha because she knows the mother. So with you being around the mother and stuff like that, prayers to you as well and the family. Okay. And I am Shalonda. I'm not trying to find fault. And that's what's wrong with people. Everybody got to be like, when you take shit, look at Naziah Harris. Everybody's story. We cover, we listen. And we're wrong for listening. When I seen the story it popped up on my phone, I just read it. Then I find this video. That's not judging. But I can't help what I heard either. And you're judging me based off of listening. And this is crazy to me. What I'm supposed to shut my ears? I didn't say, hey, Mr. Cobb, go live and explain to me. No, not even on this comment section. Saying anything to him. Okay, Shalonda. I'm just saying. I'm just letting everybody know. That's why I'm glad Keisha's here. And let me ask you this, Shalonda. I'm a mother. I don't know if you are a auntie or anything. But it's just maybe I'm different and we all different. You know what I'm saying? But Shank Rock can't go live and do this. I would I would feel so much type of way, and I don't mind him clearing up nothing on our behalf, but That can wait. That can wait. Let that wait, because the focus should be Trinity all the way. That's all I'm saying on my perspective. I get you trying to clear things up, but to me, it's just not the time. Okay, Shalonda. You know what I'm saying? And Shalonda, that's like, I'm your friend. Yes, and that's what I'm saying, Keisha. So is it the right time to go live? Because I wouldn't. I would have been mad if Shank Rock used this when my mother passed, and she passed away from cancer. And we knew what mom was passing away from, but don't go live talking about my mother. Don't. Just don't. Respect us grieving. That's all I'm saying. Be considerate of us, me and my siblings, and our children. Don't go live and talk about, let me clear some things up. Let me let y'all know Miss Parker's mother died from breast cancer. What? That's all I'm saying. What? It's crazy work, because you don't have to explain anything to anybody. The focus should be Raven and her family and the siblings, your child, and the grandparents. That's all I'm saying. Because people gonna say what they want to say. Shit, they might even say something about my mother passing away from breast cancer, but I'm not here to address that. I know what happened to my mother. But I'm not explaining anything to anybody. I'm not breaking down my timeline when I arrived. Hey, Deborah Love. What I'm doing, what we did when we got there. No, it's not their business. Hey, Real Deal. Hey, Jamila. That's all I'm saying. It's not America's business until Raven's ready. I think when Raven is ready, or if the father, honestly, he doesn't owe no explanation. I do understand that he could be the reason. Right, Shalonda. And that's what and Shalonda, that's all I was great. Finish off and say, hey, Miss Bell, you are making matters worse. Because he came on, hey, Lorraine, he came on saying, yeah, I gotta be down with Raven. I'm supposed to be on the, going on my way back to Florida now, but I want to do this live first. It's like, nah, Raven's more important. Your son, her siblings, your children. Everybody witnessed this. Your son was a part of it. You don't think he's traumatized? These are children that maybe as adults we can handle things different from a child. But we almost lost our life. And we lost a child in the process. So this is not the way to handle it, sir. It's plenty of time. He was trying to clear up the negative comments because a lot of people are trying to blame them and Raven. The world is turned upside down. And it is, Keisha. But Raven can't stop we can't stop the negative comments, Keisha. People gonna say what people want to say. Man, you could be Superman, and guess what? In the Superman movie, when he was a hero stopping crime and all of that, what the people say? They didn't want him there. They started talking bad about him, right? He's trying to save the community. So we ain't here to point negative comments out and clear up nothing right now. We just need to be here for Raven and your children and you. He was there too. What about the people that jumped in the water to help save him? What about them? Prayers for them too. Because it could have been them for trying to be heroes and save her. And eventually, guess what? Keisha gonna still get, Raven's still gonna get it. Without him going live, that's what people do. I hate that the world is like this negative. Y'all heard some of the things they said about Isaiah Harris, Keisha. A story I'm covering. She's fast. She deserved it. If I ask one fast since she's 13, missing, pregnant by her auntie's baby father, guess what? Even if the grandmother and the auntie come out to be innocent people, I still going to have something negative to say. It's just the world we live in. So guess what? Don't go out there and clear up nothing on my behalf. Right. That's all I'm saying, Shalonda. Go search. If y'all ain't searching, don't. I don't care what you're saying. That would have been me. I ain't saying he's me, but if y'all ain't out here helping us try to find Trinity, I don't care what y'all talking about. Let's start there. My focus is on my children, my wife, because he's been with her 10 years. Some states it's legally your spouse. Finding Trinity is number one. Pray for us, number two. And God bless y'all that is accusing us of anything. God bless y'all. And go on. But this man is saying, oh, what happened Tuesday? Okay, let me start there. Wait. Raven needs you. Not America. Because guess what? We sleeping peaceful. And it's no disrespect, but we get to go to sleep when Raven came. Because she's down there where her daughter is, who know where. The last time she know her hands touched her and she think it's her fault because her baby, she feel like she did something wrong. Thank you, Deborah and M. Gray. And that's all it's saying is go be with her. This, y'all got plenty of time, but right now, she wants her baby back. She needs boots on the ground. She needs support. That should be the focus, supporting us in the search for 10-year-old Trinity. Support if you can. And I'm asking for anybody that's down there. The diver said anybody that would like to go with him because it's illegal to search alone. He said he's experienced. Go read the stories, Mr. Cobb. Find divers. Go look at people that saying they're willing to. That should be the only internet he's doing. Helping the search team. Hell, put me on the boat. Even if it's all night, put me on that boat. Because he said he feel like he let the father down. So then go be with the divers. Don't stop. Can I please get on this boat? I know it's dangerous, but can I please get on this boat? Would it be a problem if me and my family got on a boat, those who want to help me? Hey, Naya. Hey, everybody that came in. Hey, Auntie Mo, I see you, love. That's all I'm saying. Raven Burley on Facebook. She busy trying to find. Come on, Keisha. If she ain't on her, you don't get on her. Thank you, T-Lady sis. That's all I'm saying. If the mother who was her baby, but Queen Ray, she didn't. She's her. Go handle things in Arkansas. Go pay whatever bills, clean up the house, go grab clothes for you and the children. Get your ass back to Florida, Mr. Cobb. What America has to say doesn't matter. Trinity is all that matters. Where's she at? Raven is all that matters because she's the last one who touched her baby. So as a mother, no, Renee. Thank you, Novi Cakes. So as a mother, me being the first one to touch her when I brought her into the world and the last one to touch her when man sad. Ooh. Thank you, Naya. Yeah, she feeling guilty. She said that. Ebony, I didn't know. But focusing on America and negative comments. Thank you, Rain. Focusing on America and negative comments and addressing it. Yeah, because I'm going to block the negative comments because, we got some good people. Focus on them. Don't even address the negative. You know how many times people drop down here and say the most ridiculous shit to me? You're a prostitute. You're a crackhead. I can't focus on the negative because I got a show to run. I got to keep bringing awareness about these children, so I can't focus on the negative. I got to keep focusing on the mission. And that's spreading awareness, bringing out that the child is missing. That's it. Thank you, Deborah. If I focus on the negative, hell, when am I going to talk about the child? Everybody gonna leave with the negative. They ain't gonna know what I'm talking about because I done went all over the place and you know what I'm saying, mixing negative with positive. I done did it. I'm guilty. And people left my chat drained, not educated, not aware of what the story was really about, the title. Because I lost focus of what was important. That's all I'm saying, Keisha. That's all I'm saying, Shonda. And I'm just saying this is insensitive to Raven to me. And I can't say she feel the same, but if she ain't going live, I'm rocking with Shane. Then I'm gonna be there to support Shane if he go live. I'm gonna be right here beside him, just in case he breaks down and has to stop. Do you want me to say? You want me in this? I think you've had enough. I wouldn't even get on her and finish it. Sometimes people play real deal. You hear me? I wouldn't even want to finish it because I don't know what it's like to lose a child. And he has. Shank Rock really has lost a child, so I couldn't finish it for him. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Keek. Because I want to go support my man while he's feeling bad and, comforting as much as I can. Because I know ain't no comfort until, I can't bring his child back. I can try to search and put boots on the ground, but I want to comfort Shank. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I get back with y'all another time. But at this time, Shank's more important. Our children are more important than entertaining anybody in America. Trust me. Real deal, can you explain? Is it something I'm saying? Right. Got to stay focused to find the facts and the truth. That's proper etiquette, okay? I wish I could hug Raven. I don't know how to swim, so I can't get in the water. This is one time my boots on the ground, they'll sink. I be telling y'all how sometimes I wish I had superpowers to save these kids, but I don't. But to you, Mr. Cobb, I will say this, and I'm real enough to say, take this down. When he have time, as quick as you went live, delete it. For the sake of your child, mother, the family, the grandmother, the grandfather, nobody, the father hasn't spoke. But don't worry about when my plane landed. He damn near said everything, but when how they slept together, that's it. You ain't got to explain shit. I'm not explaining an itinerary or nothing. I got a trip coming up, but when I get here, I'm gonna tell y'all how much fun we had. Not what'd you say? What we did on Monday? Okay, I went to sleep about 8 o'clock because I drunk, and then I got up about 7:30, had some coffee. Then I went on the porch and drank some coffee, and and then after I drank the coffee, no wait. No, I'm not doing it. Hey, Pink Goddess. I'm not breaking down my itinerary about a damn thing. Because if you wasn't there, it's just what it was. No, we had a good time. But he answered, okay, what we did on Tuesday. I thought he wasn't responding to negative comments because don't worry about what we did on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Matter of fact, Saturday and Sunday. Let's complete the whole damn week. Monday either. In my real time, I don't want nobody asking me what I done. So, yeah, Jay, it's when God calls us home, it's already planned. I know a lot of people don't believe that, but I do. That's just my opinion. When God ready to call me home, I ain't gonna be able to stop him. I can't do no final destination thing and say, hey, I think God's ready to take me home. I can't. I don't know when. Nobody knows when. Look at the people in the church down there in South Carolina. Did they know when they went in there to praise the Lord that they was never walking out of that church? Church. Every Sunday, these people wake up to go to church. Did they know they wasn't going to make it out of that church because somebody came in there to take their lives? They praying to the Lord that God woke them up to live to see another day. They didn't know that. When you in the grocery store, all them people up in New York that went to that grocery store, shopping, doing their daily routine, some, just getting off work ready to grab something for dinner. Did they know that they was going to lose their lives? Did the people up at 9/11 wake up and know that they was going to lose their lives? That a plane was going to come and crash into that building? Because I'm pretty sure if they did, they wouldn't have went to work. See, God had other plans for Trinity, something more grander than down here on this evil piece of shit of earth. We be thinking we all right. When you wake up, God, thank you for letting me see another day. We are living and walking in hell. My mama up there with no pain, no nothing, no more cancer. She ain't coughing. Her stomach don't hurt no more. Her head don't hurt no more where the cancer's eating her brain. Nothing, man, my mama up there beautiful. Praying to God, her God that she's up there with to watch over her children. Because she knows we down here in hell. We walking amongst some evil people every day. You don't even know who you're in the grocery store with. You don't even know if church is safe. Hey, Mariah. Look, Bridget said we take a chance every day we walk outside our doors, even when we sleep. But God troubled that water because he got bigger plans for my Trinity, my Naziah, Janiyah McMichael Rogers. And I can't speak that into that baby's existence. Let me take that back. Because she hasn't been found. But Kimani Lateef, God got a plan for the youth. Something more grand than we've ever seen on this earth with our youth. Because don't we always say we losing our youth? Because we ain't teaching our youth proper way. He's getting them prepared for what they don't have to endure anymore. He has soldiers. And we think we the soldiers because we pray and stuff. Not saying we not. But when he take them young, I think, man, what? Man. And every night before I go to bed, I tell my mama, watch over Kimani for me, mama. Even though I know she in a better place than us. So when I wake up with aches and pains and because up in heaven, guess what? Kimani Latif got her hands, baby. She up her were one of the best basketball goals life could ever provide it for because she loved basketball. She's loved. Her heart is up her bursting with love. All these babies. And let me finish playing this video, what he said, and, what about them home invasions? We are just not safe anymore, and our babies don't have a chance. Life is full of chances. It's also full of opportunities, too. Our paths are already written. We have to choose to follow the directions and the directives that we are blessed with. Man, you hear me? Real deal. What you say, our paths are already written. Man. Because I didn't know real deal that this was my path. I didn't ask for it. Should I just want to come and talk about me and real life issues? I've been doing it. What changed? Why me? Why can't I go outside and live life like everybody else? Why me? And I kept asking, why me? Why do I gotta be surrounded by these kids' stories? Why? But I can't question him. Because maybe before he takes me off this earth, I changed the household. Maybe I changed a mother's vision and made her eyes open that I don't want my kids to go through this no more. Or I deserve better. I don't know. But it's always purpose in the journey that he presents to you. That's all. Hey, Juanita. But T-Lady, I did. I did. So, yeah, thank you, Queen Rays. He did, Niecy. I've been glued to my seat. I'm watching it. Thank you, Trav. But I'm just saying, y'all, what nobody wants to talk about these kids every day. I don't like it. But it felt good the other day. I was talking about domestic violence because I've been there. Beat and became the abuser in the next relationship. And just me talking about it. Had a young lady I never seen in my life drop in the chat. Said she's in a dangerous situation. I'm like, sisters, I need y'all right now. Can y'all assist with anything? Because I'm not a therapist. I don't know the words to say. I don't even remember how I left. I just know I left. So I couldn't, at that moment, I just seen a girl say she's in danger. Hey, Jalita. So I said, sisters, can somebody help her right now? Because I don't know what's safe for her. I'm still learning. I'm still healing. I'm even arguing is abuse because it's mental, emotional. Because the things you say might hurt somebody. That's abuse. Making somebody feel low, turn people down, that's abuse. So I'm still learning. So I didn't have the words to say to her, but somebody help me right now. Drop these numbers. If you don't feel comfortable, here's a number. And she hit me up with a success story. And I couldn't do nothing but pray for thank you for allowing her to get out safe. Because I just wanted to see her face again, just to know that she made it out. That's it. Because every story don't make the news. Every story don't make the news. It don't come across our YouTube feed. And I didn't know her real name to find her. But she hit me up with a success story. And she thanked me for saving her life. And I didn't feel like I saved her life. I just seen danger and just wanted to help her. And I had Miss Reed and Kimberly drop down like, what do you need? Call me right now. Helping her get out of a situation. Only thing I did was just like, hey, can we get some help right now? And when I read her story today, I was just like, is she the one? Is there more? Is there more? To only wake up to another message, it's more. People are scared because they're going to be judged like Raven. People don't want to tell their stories because they don't want to be judged. So I'm not judging Raven. But I am saying to him, this is a very insensitive moment for you, sir. This is very distasteful. And Keisha, this is why Raven's gonna be attacked. Sometimes we'll be the cause of why somebody's being attacked. We can make matters worse for people, even when they are not involved or didn't say, hey, do this, do that. Because while she's down there grieving her child and wanting to find her child, he's live explaining his whole itinerary to America. But America didn't lose their child. Raven did. You did. You've been in her life since she was born. Pink Goddess, they said it was a flag. What the girl said on the boat, I don't. This is just not the time. And it's not fair to Raven at all. What you even gonna go back to Florida and go, hey, babe, I just want you to know I went live and I made a list and I explained to the, because I don't even want to, like, what? That girl mind probably still in the water. I bet you Raven's mind is still in that ocean. Yeah, they said they've been together 10 years. She's 10. Raven's mind is still in that ocean because she's the first one that touched Trinity when she came out and the last one to touch her when God took her. Come on, real deal. Ain't nothing like compassion. Ain't nothing like a free smile. Ain't nothing like opening the door. Hell, everything's free. Besides gas and water and electric. Some places. Being kind is free. If you gotta wake up and judge, you just a miserable motherfucker. I'm sorry. Because that's the last thing on my mind. Who I'm gonna fuck with today? Yeah, who I'm gonna see today and say something negative to? What? Come on now, you hear me? Royal, you hear me? I would look at Shake Rock different. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, what? Even bringing this to me. If I have to get on internet and see if anybody's saying something about, because once she put a daughter name in her, it's going to come up. That's why I did my live the other night. Like, remember the time when your grandma used to, you know what I'm saying? And we left her with good memories. Not everybody had good memories, but most of us left her with, dang, Miss Parker, you brought me back. Because I don't always want everybody to leave her drained by these kids' stories, and just put some kind of smile on our face before we leave her. That's it. A little enlightenment, a little laugh. Because when I shut this off, I'm sad all over again. I'm crying by myself. Because I got to cut this on. I don't want my people to cry. It is, Niecy. Thank you. Have you seen this podcast? That's it. These stories ain't sad enough. Somebody that's negative until a knock on their door and we hear covering their story. Because I want people to know that anything can happen in just a matter of seconds, not a minute, not a day. Nothing. Okay, real deal. Thank you, Royal. Thank you, 80s Bus Baby. Hey, love. Praying for you. I hope all is well with you, love. Miss you. I got VA Beach and fuss at the kids. If the water comes to the waist, you're going too far now. But in a matter of seconds, thank you, Martha, in a matter of seconds. And that's what I was saying to the woman that left that comment. I never said I knew them currents, but I said I know when I was at Myrtle Beach. And it's education. Come and educate. Come and educate. If you know about them currents, come and educate somebody that's trying to go down their necks. That ain't reading my lives. That ain't watching YouTube. That could be put in this situation. It's all kind of education. Hey, Shane, love you. Thank you, Taj. But y'all too busy want to come off of people. You don't know what the water look like. Well, come and tell us. Because I only went to Myrtle Beach and the man told me, and I'm glad. What I said yesterday, I'm glad he educated me because I didn't know that when time changes, the water does too. Because I told y'all about 3 o'clock, I noticed the waves started getting deeper than they was when we was there at 1 o'clock. The water was smooth at 1. Shank Rock was sitting on the beach, wasn't no water or nothing. It was dry. From 1 to 3. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, daughter. I'm going to call you right back. I'm on live. Sorry. I'll call you right back.
Okay.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
All right. Had to call my baby. These cases make you want to stay in tune with your children at all times. But that's all I'm saying. Come and educate. But the water changed and it was a man beside me. He was feeding the pigeons. And I ain't going to lie to you. Shank Rock said, why the hell he feeding them damn pigeons and shit beside us? But when he was, I kind of went over close and stuff like that. Shank said, okay, go on over. When you get attacked by a pigeon, don't say nothing. Or the birds, the seagulls. So he was like, I heard your boyfriend saying something too about the water. He said, be careful because it's about high tide. And I said, what's that? He said, the water, the waves get deeper and it can pull you out. And I said, I didn't know that. He said, yeah. He said, when it gets like about 5 o'clock, he said, you'll see them get deeper. Been picked at head. You hear me? Hey, Steffi Jane. So I didn't look, but then I did, and the waves was getting deeper. By 5 o'clock, everything was rushing. The water wasn't even as blue no more. Because when you look out, when we first got there and we parked, it looked so blue and pretty. But by 5 o'clock, that shit was dark and gray and gloomy. I couldn't see nothing no more. And every 5 minutes, thank you, Drea, thank you, Boca Sis. Every 5 minutes, Shank was saying, you keep taking your ass out there if you want to. You don't know that water. And I lost my footing. Because somehow the sand sunk from under my foot. It just felt like the whole damn ocean was bright cave. And I lost my footing. Hey, Veronica. Yeah, Jamila. And Shank said, see there, yo, I told your ass. And I was embarrassed because the kids, it was two little white kids. Shank could tell you, they started laughing at me. He said, you scared of the ocean, ma'am? I said, I am. He says, me and my sister swim all the time, and you're scared. I said, I am. Yes, I am. He went and told his mom and everything. We started having a conversation and started kicking it. He went and told his mom and the mama's girlfriend that I was scared. He says, Mom, look at her. She's scared of the water. I said, I sure am. Because I ain't used to it. He said, up in Atlantic City, the water changes at a certain hour. I seen that when I was up there, James. But I'm just saying, telling y'all, so if you know about the ocean, ma'am, come educate us. Because it might be somebody that was going to go down there. They can educate somebody like, damn, my friend was great. Take a trip there. Girl, you need to go check out this story about young Trinity because see what happened. Because they said that water ain't no joke down there. You don't know. Everybody don't watch YouTube. Everybody ain't on social media. Shank didn't even get his toes wet. Shank Rock, and when the water was coming up where he was sitting, Shank Rock moved that chair further back. Shank Rock took his ass, picked his chair up, and went further up. Shank was damn near sitting by the steps. He didn't get his toes wet. And said he came to see the ocean, not get in it. Look at him, he laughing because he know he didn't get a toe wet. I kept saying, come on. He said, go on, fuck around. You know, I can't save your ass. You go out there and mess around if you want to. I can't save your ass. And you know this. But see, something could have happened to me for not listening. Not knowing about the ocean, not educating myself about the ocean. Trying to be cute, get in. It's ain't no pool. And somebody put in the chat last night, they said, guess what? Swimming pool got walls, the ocean don't. And ain't that the truth? Shank smart, you hear me? Because when I lost, like it just felt like it was sinking. I got my ass out the water. Mm-hmm. He said, now you ready to go? Yeah, I am. That man said, now your ass ready to go. Yeah, I am. That's all it took. Hey, Radiant. Not a pinky toe. She said, the river don't either. Keisha, I ain't going. Mm-mm. I don't go fishing. None of that. And when I get in the pool, I'm at the 3 feet with the kids and love it. Pass me the ball. Right here, right here. Hope they got a 2 feet. And won't mind if they got a kid pool. I'm going right over with them. Sit on them steps. Long as I'm wet. Watching everybody else go, I'm good. I'm sitting on the steps. I'm all in the people's way, man. Can you? I'm not moving, but I'll scoot over. I'll scoot over for you. That's why I sit on the steps. I hit the ball back, but I sit my ass back on that step. Look, she said the pool has sides and a bottom. You hear me? But I'm on them steps, Royal. I'm fine at the steps. Kids ain't got no choice sometimes but to jump in. They mugging me and everything at the pool. I'm looking at them like this. Scooting over close I can to the water. That's all they getting out of me. I'm sitting on them steps. Holding on to that railing right there. And if I am by that step, if I'm off that step, I'm holding on to that rail. And when I gotta let go of that rail, I scoot my ass back on that step. Where I belong. She said tidal cycle. That means there are roughly 12 hours in 25 minutes between consecutive high tides. It's crucial to be aware of potential hazards and take necessary precautions. Thank you to ensure safety. My cousin dropped in a pool in Florida. I never played in the water after that. He sunk to the bottom. It's so many people that lost their friends and loved ones to the water. Y'all put prayer hands in here for them as well. Because we got to be educated. Water still water. Pool, no pool. Even for the babies in the pool. A little bit of water. It don't have to be much. Trust me. I read stories. And guess what I did? I didn't believe it. I got a friend back in Kentucky. Lost her son in a mop bucket. In a mop bucket. Water still water. Gigi said water is dangerous as fire. She said in Flint we got lakes with quicksand. Devil's Lake. Milky Way said, truth be told, I don't even like the rain. You hear me? She said you can know how to swim and still drown. Oh, you fell off a jet ski and same as Ray Charles' little brother. You hear me? Hustle and Scrubs. Jeez. Prayers for Kanika Jenkins' best friend who just drowned over the weekend. My daughter wanted to pay for a cruise for me and Shank this summer. What I got to do for Shank Rock? He said, not a damn thing. He said, you can go out there if you want to, but not a damn thing. She said, tell Shank I'm paying for y'all flight and y'all cruise. Shank said, tell her I'm good. Shank said, if you don't know how to swim, you ain't got no business being on the water, period. He died in a mop bucket, playing by the mop bucket, and he fell in and drowned, playing around the mop bucket. Look, Shank said, I ain't going. And this is a trip my daughter was paying for. She just came back from Jamaica. I want to take you and Shank. Show y'all a good time. Trips on me. What can I do? Get Shank her head? Said, not a damn thing. I said, come on, Shank. She paying for everything. He said, you can go. He said, but ain't no need to get on water when you know you can't swim. And guess what? I ain't going on that cruise. She said, my cousin was unalived in a river. Keisha, praying for you, baby.
I don't know, if it was more than just the two kids. Because I thought when I was looking at Raven's page that I saw another kid, like a little boy. Maybe it's his son. Maybe it's just their family pictures or whatever. But pictures with the little boy on her page. So I just assumed that was her son. So maybe it's just the little boy was his son, and then Trinity is hers. I don't know for sure.
So I'm gonna ask you guys out of solidarity to go and listen and download this song and just play it over. That song is Yolanda Adams, "Still I Rise."
I'm sorry, I'm scared of the Bermuda baby.
Now we're about to get into.
I'll be the one, the Bermuda Triangle. James.
Oh no! Before that, I got this on my notes. I
always think of Titanic.
It's ironic, but it's crazy. This happened over Father's Day weekend, and while we were actually on the trip, Trinity and my daughter, they're so close. While we were on the trip, they were making Father's Day cards for everyone. And so yeah, they made Father's Day card for me, their uncles, and Wesley, and there's just something that's just like let you guys know of Trinity's heart. Like she's a very thoughtful person, very thoughtful.
I hate he's talking so low.
All right, so to start it off, I have to apologize to Wesley as a father, you have priorities when it comes to your family. And
Keisha, I gotta be honest. Go apologize to him and be with him. As a man that's been in his daughter's life since she was born, go apologize to Wesley face to face. You doing it here is not the time. Him, yeah, I want to apologize to Wesley. Like, what? That man need his family just like Raven need hers. These people need all the support right now that they can get. Their daughter is lost at sea. Something that your ass almost lost your life too. It's almost like I forget he was there. You don't apologize to this man online in front of all the negative people. Hey, Sheila, you talk to him offline as a man. That's what a real man would do. He knows from Raven's story. He know what happened. Y'all all almost lost your life, including your son. Be there for your son, not America and what they want to hear, because they want to know y'all whole entire itinerary. They want to know what Raven did. When did Raven run in the water? When did Raven do this? What made you do this? What made you do that? If Raven's not talking or Wesley's not talking, neither should you. If you are, talk about yourself. The experience, the life or death experience that you witnessed or endured. Talk about that, not explaining anything, and educate people about what you endured. What not to do. Look for signs. Me and my children and my girlfriend, we almost lost our life. We lost our daughter. Because if my baby's 10 and you've been in my life for 10, you know what I'm saying? You are just as much as a father figure as her father, not taken away from Mr. Wesley. But your son went under too. You almost lost Raven. You almost lost you. The people in the boat that was trying to save y'all, they almost lost their lives too. If you're not educating, please be quiet, sir. Go apologize to Wesley in his face. Or just comfort the man. That's it. That man probably don't want no apology. He just want to know where his daughter is, like everybody else. You did all you can do, sir. You can't fight the water.
one of those top priorities is the safety and security of your family. And me dating Trent's mother, Wesley, he had to have some sense of trust in me to, let her go on trips and this stuff with me. This wasn't our first time going on a trip.
But that's a discussion again you have with Wesley, Mr. Cobb. That's personal. That's personal. That man, he ain't focused on what's happening online because he would have been on her. We would have got an interview by him by the news. Something. But he hasn't been on her. So go have a personal. Comfort that man. Because you never know if Wesley's going to try to comfort you. We'll never know that because you're online explaining to America your itinerary, and I need to apologize to Wesley. Why you ain't? As this happened when? Why you haven't?
St. Louis, went to Nashville. Uh, yeah, went to Destin. But you have to, as a father, you have to have some sense of trust in another man to, you know, trust in them to provide that safety and security to your child. And I failed Wesley at that part on this past trip, and I'm actually gonna call him. This was fresh on my head, so I'm actually gonna call him and tell him that part. All right, so for the timeline, the part that everybody wants to know, I don't see any comments, so I'm gonna just continue. You guys continue to share, but I'm about to go ahead and get into details right now. The timeline,
Please
our
do.
trip was set for Tuesday to Thursday, Tuesday to Friday, which is the 10th through the 13th. Drove down there on Tuesday. We was coming back Friday. Uh, Early Friday morning, check out is at like 10 a.m. We was coming back on that day. So timeline, we get there. Uh, our trip was set for Panama City Beach. So we were vacationing in Panama City Beach. All right, a lot of you guys think we were vacationing in Destin. No, we ended up in Destin on the last night, but we'll get to that.
A lot of guys thought we was, a lot of y'all thought, whose business is it? What time y'all arrived? Where y'all went? What y'all did? What time y'all left out? When y'all was supposed to arrive? He's talking about ain't no comments. Love you too, Miss Wish. Love you, sis. Thank you. I'm just saying, y'all, I'm asking because I'm confused. But he said ain't no comments yet. Okay, because there shouldn't be any, sir. Because you should be back with Raven in your family. Because you have a son by her too. You should be back with Raven in your family. And your child who almost again lost his life. Because I can't imagine what his son is feeling right now. I can only imagine how traumatic it is for this child. How shooken up these children are. That not only witnessed it, but was a part of it. Who need him the most. Not America, but the kids and his girlfriend who lost her child in the ocean and don't know where she is. It should ever be brought back to her. Every time, Morgan, y'all. Hey, King. It's so insensitive to Raven and his son, his own child.
Later. So yeah, we were vacationing in Panama City Beach. Had our Airbnb, which was probably like 3 or 4 blocks from the beach. So when we actually got there, the first thing we did was we walked. We walked straight to the beach.
Hey, boss lady.
Played out there in the waves and everything. Just to get a feel of the city and the water and all of that. Uh, the weather was good, so we was like, look, the forecast says it's gonna rain
Real deal.
here and there. Well, not here and there. It was saying every day it was gonna be some rain, but yeah, the sun was out. It was some clouds and stuff, but it was the rain didn't come down. So yeah, when we got there, went to the beach, and then that was the end of that night. We went back, showered, ordered some
Prayers
pizza
for
for the
you,
kids.
Nemesis.
Me and Raven, we ate at Jaws Kitchen, which is like this Caribbean spot. Uh,
When you go on a vacation with your man, pay life with Curry. That's y'all personal moments. That's why she went on a vacation to get away from the world. Raven went on a vacation. When you go on a vacation, you want to get rid of you want to man. You want to get away from everything. Bill collectors, family, hell, sometimes friends. The only focus is you and your children. But those moments that y'all walk, why, sir? Where y'all ate, why? That was y'all moment. We should only be talking about Trinity. Right, Timmy? Because it ain't got nothing to do with the world, what y'all did. I hate when somebody gossip about the trip before you know what I'm saying? Like, why the trips can't be your trips? Yeah, we went to a Jaws and all. What different? That was y'all. That was y'all intimate moment. It could have been intimate to Raven. Every detail in that trip until they lost Trinity could have been intimate. It's not for us to know what y'all did on y'all trip. We wasn't there. It's not for us to know, sir. But you feeding into the energy vampires. You feeding into these demonic entities that are putting your girlfriend in a bad spotlighting you as well, sir. He's feeding it. And sometimes we can feed entities by responding. One response. Man. One response. Man. Mm. Hey, Lanie, I seen you, love.
And that's how that night ended. Now the next night we had plans to go to uh, St. Augustine Bay. It's a park out there in Panama City Beach, where we got to see an alligator lake, and on the other side of that park, it was like boat drop offs, and we went for the beach part. There was like this jetty, which is like a kid pool. Uh, so we went there, we had fun all that day. Again, it was saying, yeah, it's gonna rain. There was no rain. It was sunny. Weather was perfect. We
You
was there
guys,
doing
give me
life,
a
right?
chance, a short
Um,
chance right
After
quick.
we went
I got a phone call.
there,
Hold on, y'all.
what did we do on Tuesday?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So after
He
this
shouldn't
is
be on
Tuesday.
recommend.
So this is our first full day. After we went there, we went home again. We was driving home. We saw this restaurant that we wanted to go to. We drove home, showered, washed up, went back to the restaurant. We was just trying to show the kids a real good time, and we was going all out for them. We had the kids eating oysters and shrimp baskets, and that was just trying new things. Fried green tomatoes. It was beautiful, honestly. And after that, we surprised them, and we took them to an amusement park, Ray City. We went to Ray City, and they got to do the loud drop roller coaster, driving go karts, bumper cars. Like I said, we was just going out, making sure they had a great time.
Yes, Dr. J.
Uh, then that night ended. Uh, yeah, we just ended there. We just had some hot pockets and stuff at the house for everybody to eat, and we slept it off. And then the next day is the final day. This is Thursday. This is our last day down there in Florida,
More.
and this is where things get tough. So uh, we had a boat rental, and this is also where some of the confusion come in that needs to be cleared up. We had a boat rental for 1 p.m. So in the evening, But like I said, like the forecast was just showing rain throughout the whole time that we was there, and it showed that it was gonna rain at 1 p.m. So I woke up at maybe 5 or 6, checking the weather, and as soon as the people opened, the boat rental
Real
people
deal.
opened, I called them and I was like, we agreed to, let's see if we can push this thing up to 9 a.m. So we rented that boat at 9 a.m. And man, it was a beautiful day. One of the things to clear up, a lot of you guys were saying, you guys seen the video of Raven driving that boat, and a lot of you saying, oh, they're driving so fast, and why this kid don't have a life jacket on, all that kinds of stuff. We was in a pontoon boat. They don't go very fast at all. Pontoon boats go 18 miles an hour, while there's other boats by.
Yeah, people saying you got time. That's all I'm saying about him. You got time to look at all the negative comments. When the focus again should be Raven and your family. Nothing more, nothing less. Not at this time. Not saying who am I to tell him when to go back and look at negative. I'm not even thinking of looking online to see nothing. Nobody's saying unless it's a diver team. Unless it's family members saying, how can we help you? Sis, how can we help? What can we do? What do you need? I ain't. Okay, I'm gonna clear it up. Damn, they said we was going fast. Okay, I'm gonna see. Everybody think we was in Destin that day. We was in Panama City. We wasn't even in Destin. We was taking the kids. Yeah, we was over looking at alligator. Royal said, I hope he don't lose his notes. He had time to write notes during a. I'm just saying. Everybody else is crying and grieving and in Florida. That's where you should be, sir. Because guess what? Negative is going to be here. It ain't going to never go nowhere. But you have opened Pandora's box. He has opened Pandora's box. For not just him, but for the mother who's innocent right now, grieving her child. I don't, Niecy.
Us going 40, 50 miles an hour, flying past us. So it may have looked like it in the video. We weren't. It's a cruise boat. We weren't going fast. It's a cruise boat.
What difference
But
would it make
anyway,
to
that day
somebody's
it was
business?
started out perfect. Started out perfect. We got a chance to see like the U.S. Navy ships out there in the bay.
And y'all know the sad part? I don't think they will. I hope they don't. But they could go charge them for having them children out, not knowing how to swim without life preserves on. The water has rules. Just like your ass can't just go and throw a fishing line in the water. Your ass got to have a permit. The same way it's rules on the road, it's rules in that water. It's rules on water. And I know people saying she was going fast, but it was people doing 50 to 80 miles going past us. And, I know people said they didn't have no life preserves on and stuff. Nobody knew for real. We just seen what we seen, but hell, we don't know if y'all put them on them or nothing. But you thanks to you, sir. Thanks to him for giving us the whole itinerary of what happened. I wasn't there to know they trip, but I should know it like this. And not during a time like this, sir. This is so irresponsible of you, Mr. Cobb.
You guys, I'm coming. This is my daughter's doctor. I'm coming, y'all.
or the lagoon, whatever you want to call it. Got to see Coast Guards. We got to see dolphins. They got to see dolphins for the first time, y'all. Uh, we got to the Shell Island and was on like a sandbar, and we was just snorkeling. We bought snorkel gear for the kids, and we were just trying to show them a great time. All right, uh, picking up crabs. We was beach hopping, and we had a picnic. And at that picnic, you know, we fixed sandwiches, and
We know
we
they
had
meals,
juices, grapes, fruits, chips,
hot pocket sandwiches,
and
grapefruit
like it
chips.
was one of the best picnics we had. And Trin actually told her mom, she was like, "Man, mom, this sandwich is so good. Like it was a sandwich, but that day it was so perfect that everything just seemed like it was wonderful. So something as simple as a sandwich, it was just perfect for us all, you know." Um, but yeah, the time for that boat rental expired, and so we was on our way back, and we turned the boat in, and we was like, man, it's just 1 o'clock. Our original plan for that evening was to go to an escape room that we had seen, but the kids had so much fun snorkeling that me and Raven, we looked at each other, we was like, do you want to? I was telling her about Destiny, how pretty the water is down there. But after
Yeah.
we turned in the boat, she asked me to check like what the weather is like in
Come on,
Destiny. So I
Nisi.
had checked. So I
Keisha.
was like, "What, you want to take the kids out there to snorkel some more?" And we was like, "Let's ask the kids." So we asked the kids. They fell so in love with it. Like y'all just don't know. It's so beautiful snorkeling.
Keisha. It's family's whole intimate, memorable moments. We know. It is unnecessary. It's very irrelevant to where is Trinity, finding Trinity. Being the backbone for your girlfriend and your son who almost lost his life, for yourself. They don't amnesty. Darshell, girl, is he's talking too much. It's we know they ate hot pockets. We know every meal, every step they took. We know it for what. That's all I'm asking. Hey, Nene. Oh, thank you, Tony J. I love you, sis. That's all I'm saying. Why y'all intimate moments can't lie within? Y'all took that trip, not us. We didn't go with you. And for the people that want to know, man, let them guesstimate. But this man again has opened up Pandora's box for people to like me. When I'm reading it, Keisha, now I'm going, because I cover so many cases. One could only make you think. Okay, y'all wrote down my notes. Fuck the notes. And I'm just being honest. For what? When Raven is down there, probably don't even want to write a bitch, don't even want to write her daughter off as unalived or nothing. But he's writing notes for the world in case he's got to come and ask some questions. If you're not a sheriff, don't come and ask me nothing. And people could say, Miss Parker nasty. Absolutely. You are being insensitive about my situation. The fact that my child is out there lost. And I don't know where my child is, if she'll ever be recovered. So if it ain't a sheriff or somebody from a scuba diving or a boat rider that's saying, how can I assist you, Miss Parker? Ain't nobody asking me shit. And think I'm gonna come with, okay, okay, I got my notes. I don't see nobody leaving a comment yet. So okay, so Monday. Okay, yeah. Let me start on Monday. Monday we got on the road 9:15. And we were supposed to got there about 3. But we had to stop and get gas and everything. And the kids got a little hungry because, we was taking them to the beach and stuff. They were so excited. About 2:15, we stopped at the BP. Got them some snacks, some juices, and stuff like that. They wanted some keychains. They used the bathroom and stuff. Got back on the road. We got there about 5:20. So we checked in the hotel about 5:35. After we checked in, we got our keys and stuff. We went and unpacked. And after we unpacked, we kicked our shoes off. We all got in the shower. We changed. So we left out about 6:20. We walked down by the beach, and my dude wanted to stop at the Shark Shack. Yeah. So we got to the Shark Shack about anywhere between 6:35, 6:40. We ate a little shark. Tasted alligator for the first time. After eating alligator for the first time, we went back to the room, and he wanted to change, so we changed. And we asked the kids. They were so excited. The kids were so excited. They said, anything y'all want to do? Anything else y'all want to do? So the kids got excited. They wanted to walk on the strip too. So about a little bit about 8:05. I'm gonna say 8:06 to not mess up nothing. If y'all got anything y'all want to drop it in the chat, just drop it in the chat for me. About between 8:05 and 8:06. We didn't want to spend no more money, so we said, hey, let throw some Hot Pockets in the microwave. And they still love Hot Pockets. Just because you go out of town, things don't change, with the kids and stuff. So yeah. So it took the Hot Pockets at least 20 minutes just to get a crisp on the Hot Pockets. Can't give them kids raw Hot Pockets. So 8:27, 8:30, we took them out. They ate them and got them full, and we got them in the shower because we knew we had a full day ahead on Tuesday. We woke up by Tuesday, 7:30. We had a cup of coffee, continental breakfast down at the bottom. Continental breakfast lasted, I think they shut it down about 9:30. 9:30. So after we got continental breakfast, we went back up and had another shower, and we got dressed. I said, dang, I think we should check out that alligator spot over there. Go look at the alligators. You want to? Bae said, yeah. So Bae said, yeah. Bae agreed to go look at the alligator spot. So that was our first time, catching some alligators. That had to be about 11:30. I'm going to say 11:30. Because 11:30. So about 11:30, Bae's like, dang, you like these alligators? The kids were so excited, wasn't it? Yeah, I wish Bae was here to help me tell this story. But Bae needs me right now. Bae needs me right now. As soon as I get done with these, okay, I'm right here. As soon as I get done with these notes, I'm gonna go be with Bae and stuff because Bae need me right. Bae need me right now. Pray for Bae and her family. Yeah, even though I almost lost my life with Bae. Pray for Bae and his family. So about 11:30, we see the alligators, and the kids were so excited. And the kids say to me and Bae, we say, dang, y'all want to go snorkeling with the turtles and stuff? The kids were so ready, man. They're so excited. So about 12:11, 12:15, no later than 12:15, we went and took them back to the hotel, and we put on snorkel. We done got driving time. Only thing he left out is how him and Raven slept. The intimacy of it all. That's it. Everything else, we got it. And I'm trying to say, for what? What? Okay, so that was Tuesday. Yeah, let me go back. See, y'all getting Tuesday mixed up with Wednesday. That was Tuesday when we went snorkeling and by the alligators. Y'all can't. I want to get y'all back on Tuesday. I'm gonna tell y'all all about Wednesday. After I finish. Okay, so Tuesday. So the kids, Bay said, we don't have hot pockets. We gonna make some sandwiches. No, it was Wednesday. Okay, my bad. That was Wednesday when we ate sandwiches. So yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, the water was so pretty and blue. On Tuesday. I almost skipped the day. Anybody got any questions down there? Um, okay, I don't see no questions. Just share it out for me, y'all. I don't got nobody asking no. Um, okay, so yeah, thank you, Roy. So Tuesday, after what? Who who said that we got to come and explain the loss of our child to anybody? Only person you should be talking again is the scuba divers, a divers team, or the sheriff. Other than that, people that can assist in helping find Trinity. Other than that, what? What? Yeah. Okay, I take that back. Tuesday. Okay, so we on Tuesday. In comments. Okay. Um. Yeah. Back to Tuesday. After we made sandwiches and stuff, we made peanut butter and ham. Cause kids be so picky. You gotta make peanut butter and ham sandwiches and stuff. Yeah. After we ate the ham sandwiches and peanut butter sandwiches, I'm gonna say about 2:45, between 2:45 and 2:48. Um, we took another stroll, and man, we stopped at one of our favorite restaurants. Man, it was Coffee Bistro. Man, they had bagels and everything. Man, best coffee ever. Best coffee ever. Um, that's like 3:05, no later than 3:08. Yeah, 3:05, 3:08. Yeah. Um, no later than 3:08. Anybody got any questions down there? Okay, nobody got no questions. So we left the Coffee Bistro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, good bagels and coffee and stuff. The kids had no caffeine free cappuccinos and stuff. Man, I need to get down over. Bay needs me, but I'm gonna finish up and get to Wednesday. Just give me a second. I'm gonna get to Wednesday. In just a second. Our final days, which was one of the hardest. I don't even want to hear about Raven's final days without hearing from Raven. I don't want to hear about Raven's final day or your son's final day without waiting for her to feel free to come and share if she ever doing from that girl's post. Hey, only by his grace. You got to laugh from crying, don't you? Only by his grace. Raven sure what she sharing the woman being MIA. She crying out for her baby. Who's after somewhere when if you looked at the ocean, sir, man, the ocean wondering it going from one side of the world to the other.
Brooklyn, all the stuff you get to see, the kids that were so excited. Like when we asked them, like, do you guys want to go to another beach and snorkel some more? They lit up. Everybody, all of them, they lit up. They're like, yeah, yes, let's go. And so we canceled our plan for the escape room to go to destined on our last day, our last evening, to go out there to the beach. And here's some more clarity.
Here we go.
You guys, I apologize. Like the doctor will call when I'm on live, right? And I had to take that call, y'all. Do apologize. Thank y'all for the ones that's in here. It says that I got 11 people watching. Can y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, please? And
Let
I
me
just
drop
wanted
a
to
link.
ask, of course, normally when I go live, it's normally about my own life, stuff that I'm talking about myself. I said I was going to try my best to try to, bring content, try to get better at the YouTube. So today I'm bringing content, y'all. Yes, I'm not a pro at it. I don't have, it down packed like a lot of people. Because of course, as you can see, life be life, and I got a lot going on in the background. You see how my daughter doctor called me, while I'm on live. So, that caused me to just, continue to let the video play. I'm glad that was playing. I didn't leave y'all, high and dry in silence. But how am I doing so far, you guys? Give me your feedback.
Doing great.
Let me, give me some encouragement to keep going. Let me know if this is just being drawn out. If y'all okay listening to what,
She
the
did amazing.
stepdad has to say. Give me your feedback. Give me your opinion on, your thoughts about him. I know some of you guys, Latte and I'm chosen as saying that, he doesn't seem sincere or genuine about the situation. I can see that. I just don't know why he's showing this type of emotion. If it's a nervousness mechanism, I don't know. I can't really say. I just know people react to things different. I know men especially reacts different to tragedies, to everything. So maybe that's his case. I will hope so. I will hope that he's not
Tammy, I don't need no more.
and of course we got to think too, maternally, that's not his child.
It doesn't
So
matter.
of course, not saying that he didn't love the baby, he was with a mom, they did a lot of trips and stuff. So um I'm sure he loved her, like he said, his kids and her, they interact, they did fun things together. So there's got to be some love there, he's taking trips with them and stuff like that. He acknowledges the little girl dad, which is, commendable to me, that he's even not acknowledging her dad and acknowledging how he must be feeling at this moment. So I give him a little leeway, y'all.
Right.
Thank you. I'm chosen. Thank you so much. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to get your feedback just to see, am I boring you guys? Are you enjoying the content?
See,
I was hoping that it was some people in here that, wasn't really familiar with, Trinity's situation, so that I would be bringing something new to you guys.
I appreciate the coverage.
So yeah,
coverage.
But even though it's a sad situation, but yeah. So I'm gonna finish playing. Let's just.
If you're in the Florida area and stuff, I don't know, just because they caught off the search, does that stop you from going in the water? But you have to have somebody with you. So please check with the water people down there and see what it is. But if you're in that area and you would like to go on a search, please just look into it and stuff. Because I did see a scuba diver said he needs somebody. He needed a assistant because he's not allowed to go in the water. So it's got to be rules to the water, as I said before. So if you are, and they do have a GoFundMe, so if you like to help the family and stuff like that right now and stuff, because Raven's still in Florida as she should be. She's down there with family who are supporting her and the children, because again, Mr. Cobb's son almost lost his life as well. So go try to find that GoFundMe page, even if it's $1. You know what I'm saying? Anything helps her to get some food and room and board and just different things like that. Every amount helps. And y'all gotta understand, money doesn't bring her child back and stuff, So, just a thoughtful donation, $1 to $5, it goes a long way and stuff like that. And for Mr. Cobb, we know $5 can get you some sandwiches made per him. They're eating hot pockets and sandwiches, as we all do on vacations. Let's not get the shit twisted. That we don't go, hey, Big Stacks, welcome. That we don't go on trips and eat pizza rolls and some more shit, because I know I do to save $1. Hell yeah, we standing here and we eating in the room. Not saying we're not gonna eat out, but it's just how it is when you got children and you on that road. This is to get them jug juices, get them Capri Suns and stuff like that, and let's get it out. You know what I'm saying? That's it, Auntie Mo. Where they sat down and ate. Okay, Keisha said, I don't know if the United Cajun Navy is still searching. I'll look it up, Keisha. I'll look it up to see, Keisha. Thank you. And you know what I'm saying? I know Raven needs you too, Keisha. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for being in the chats where, calming me down a little bit. Not to go too far in, because Keisha, sometimes, I know God bring people into your life, even if it's for a season, just to bring you back, because I wanted to soul light him up tonight. But once you said it was something you said about being her friend and playing ball with it, and it just brought me back to the real purpose of doing this. So I appreciate you and Shonda, Shalonda, for real. I do. Again, God brings people into your life for a season, but for a reason.
What he got to say, because he still haven't really got to the part
they have
me
page, okay,
of how they ended up in that water. That's what I want to know. I'm just curious.
Maybe.
On where we were at. So we were at, the locals know, we were at the place called East Jetties. And for those of you who don't know what a jetty is, it's where the ocean in a lake, basically, to put it in simple terms, that's where they connect, okay? And so a jetty is it's the jetty that we were at, it was maybe about 3 football fields away from the actual ocean, okay? And so what a jetty is, they pile these great big old gigantic boulders up.
We got to know about that.
For 400 or 500 feet.
I know, Keisha,
out into the water. They pile them up, and what it does, it cancels any waves from the inlet. It just, and it's a shallow place. You have
now 4 days ago, Keisha, because he gotta explain how big the ocean is and what connects to the ocean and where they went next. So give me just a second. Let me interrupt Mr. Cobb from his insensitive moment, Keisha. It said 4 days ago, it said the United Cajun Navy continues their search for Trinity TMW, and they need your help. This was 4 days ago. They said, and they need your help. It said, need experienced divers. Going back out tomorrow, update community search for Trinity. Your help is needed. Please share. We need more boats, experienced divers, and volunteers. We need additional support to help find 10-year-old Trinity Eslinger. Saturday, June 21st, 2025, 8 a.m. morning briefing. Joe's Bayou Boat Launch, 800 Beach Drive, Destin, Florida. I know that's where they met on Saturday. Now, I don't know if they're still doing it, but this is what they said. We need more boats and experienced divers, especially helpful boats equipped with VHF radios or side-down scan sonars. So what they're saying is they're not knocking boats, but they need boats with special equipment and things. Safety is key. Please bring proper life jackets and safety equipment. So don't just go just to volunteer. Take the proper essentials. Pack the basics: water, Gatorade, snacks, lunch, sunscreen, sunglasses, and binoculars. Hey, Wanda Terrell, parking fees will be waived. Just inform staff you're assisting with the United Cajun Navy or Emerald Coast Unit. Be sure to check in with Kevin at the mobile command post, Black Betty, when you arrive. So the code is so they'll know that you're there for this official search. Ask for Kevin when you get to the mobile command post and say Black Betty when you arrive. We plan to dive a few more locations throughout the day. We will return around 4 p.m. to attend the vigil celebration in Trinity's honor. And they put the visual down and stuff like that. They said, y'all drop some purple hearts. Her favorite color is purple and she loved rainbows. So drop some rainbows and purple hearts for me. Let's show up and show strong, united in love and faith. No, they're not searching anymore. They said tomorrow will be our final search day. So Sunday was their final search day, Keisha. It said, pending a decision from the senior officers of the United Cajun Navy that is still under discussion. Your presence and support tomorrow are important more than ever. But they did leave some for questions and coordinations. They did leave some numbers. So I'm gonna post this on my community wall in case anybody is trying to go and search for her. And let's call this number to with Kevin LaFon and Joey. I don't know his last name. I can't pronounce it and ain't gonna try, y'all. But they said every boat, every diver, every volunteer, every extra pair of eyes could be the difference. Your continued support means everything to Trinity's family and loved ones. Let's work together and bring Trinity home. So I'm going to share this, and you guys can still call and just to see if they're searching. Just because it says that now doesn't mean things didn't change, because he did say that they was waiting for a final decision. I don't know if it's been made, but they said their last search was on the 22nd, which was Sunday. Today is only Tuesday. So that doesn't mean that weather is getting bad, because storms are brewing. And this is hurricane season, guys. So they have to be mindful. And they know the waters better than us. That's what they study in. So people that study on water, we don't study water. We just get into shit. You know what I'm saying? We might educate on currents and the weather and shit like that, but knowing the water for real and the waves and stuff like that, the direction of wind and everything matters. And stuff where whirlpools are in the water and all of that. So thank you guys for dropping the rainbows and the purple hearts for Trinity. Praying for Raven and her family.
Have no waves, kids, families, teenagers, preteens, young kids. They're all out, inside that jetty. It's calm waters, and the entire day. So we got there at 3:40. So and I know this because our parking time expired at 7:40. All right, guys. So we got there at 3:40. We were out there for 3.5 hours doing nothing unusual. So the places that we were going, everyone else was going also. A lot of you was questioning like why no one had on life jackets. 95% of the people out there, nobody had.
I don't know why I caught him with his eye like that. I don't know what was happening. Yeah, I know you guys are wondering. Let me get my notes. I know you guys are wondering why we didn't have on. Okay, it's Wednesday. Okay. I know a lot of you guys was wondering why we didn't have on life jackets. And I mean, hell, 90% of people didn't have on life jackets. This is after we left Ruby Tuesday. Yeah, we was at Ruby Tuesday and we went to the ocean and see some where we was. It's a real big palm tree and it's like a little island out there and it connects. It's crazy how it connects with the arbor, y'all. Yeah, that was Wednesday. Yeah, we went on this. It was a big old palm tree in the island, and it's funny how it connecting with the arbor and the ocean. It just kind of just drifts off into the ocean and stuff. Yeah, I know y'all was wondering why we didn't have on life jackets, but yeah, okay, that's Wednesday. We on Wednesday. You get what I'm saying, Royal? That was about 6:15. Absolutely, Pink Goddess. We know everything. We know everything. And this is sad. Because we got the Navy asking for anybody dropping numbers. That's all he should have been doing. Okay, Boss Lifestyle? This is all he should have been doing. Dropping those numbers and information and who to get to. But no, he said he had got his notes ready. He had time enough to, write notes and go look at all the comments and things. Thank you, Charlotte. I'm just saying, we know everything about everything, that every step they took. All but bathroom, all who went to the bathroom, how many times they went, and intimacy. That's all we don't know. While Raven is in Florida crying, still living in that ocean, because that's where her baby is. She's still living in that last moment where she's trying to figure out how did she lose her baby. They never had him on Dr. J. I mean, per Mr. Cobb telling their business. And he also said 90% didn't have, nobody, a lot of people didn't have on their life jackets. They're talking about you, sir, which you shouldn't even be responding to who said you got on life jackets or not. But get back to telling us your business.
Life jackets. It's a jetty. It's basically a kid pool that we were at. Okay. And so, yeah, we weren't doing anything unusual. We were just snorkeling, looking at fish, looking at crab, like we did at Shell Island. So once again, for some,
we were just snorkeling and looking at fish, just like we did at Shell Island. We got to know every step. We know every step. We know every location. We know what they ate, who cracked oysters, and we know everything. Who picked up seashells by the seashore. We know everything. But we didn't go on this trip. That was when they was on the boat, Pink Goddess. You got to go back and check his timeline. He tells you. Well, actually, he said they didn't have on nothing. So Pink Goddess, hey, we seen it with the little floats on the arm when they was on the boat. But hey, let him tell it. Mr. Cobb said they didn't have on nothing. This is what he said. You'll hear about it, Pink Goddess. If you take it back, they had Hot Pockets on Monday about 3:15. Tuesday. No, was Wednesday sandwiches, y'all, or Tuesday? He'll tell you the time they got there, what time they left out their house, what time they got there, what they did when they got to the hotel, what they did when they took their shoes off, how many showers, good night wish, how many showers they had. He'll tell you, baby, when you rewind it back. Man, come on, real deal. This is crazy work. This is. I'm wrong.
The boat rental was in Panama City Beach, which is like
I just wanted to stop for another second. Guys, y'all know the subscribers that I have. I don't know if it's new people that's just clicking on to my live, that don't know my channel. They just new here and they're just clicking on and clicking off. I can see the numbers fluctuating, but it's saying 13, 14 people are watching and I only have 3 likes. Come on, guys.
Y'all go over and
help your sister
buttons.
out. Help a girl out. Get the likes up for me, please. I'm trying to get in the algorithm. I can't get in the algorithm. I know I already don't go live enough, but I promise you I will go live more if I can get in the algorithm where people will see me go live or see my videos. But how am I going to get there if I'm not even getting any shares? I'm not even getting any likes. I'm not getting any new subscribers. I mean, come on. I don't understand it. I know I'm not over here talking about drama. I ain't about the rah-rah. I ain't beefing with nobody.
They won't support it, Andrew.
But, and my channel, is not, it's about positivity over here. And, I'm not even getting the likes. Like, I don't understand it. So help your sister out. At least share it, get it out there. Um, people talk about people drama.
Has she been dragging that daddy? Has she been dragging him? Man, her likes will be, man. But she ain't even feeding the entities like he is. She has been nothing but respectful to him. Even when I'm gonna drop her link. Even when people ain't saying stuff, she's like, maybe that's just him, maybe that's just him. I don't, everybody show emotions different. She ain't saying nothing. She's that woman being so respectful right now. I might drop her channel. This is just Andrea. Go show us some love, y'all. And don't you give up, just Andrea, baby. Don't you give up, okay? Don't give up, baby. Keep doing what you do. Keep doing what you do. Keep sharing these stories. Keep Trinity's name alive, baby. Don't give up. God, I don't know. He'll tell
They
you.
don't bring no content and all this stuff, and I'm trying to do that, and I still can't get no support. So I just wanted to throw that out there, y'all. Come on now, help a sister out.
I dropped the link.
Like,
I go
share, and subscribe. Get the likes up for me, please. I appreciate it. Thank you.
M. Gray dropped the GoFundMe.
Hey, Sexy Ray, I still can't see your comments, boo, but I see I'm Chosen said, hey, thank you for coming in. I miss you. I just wish I don't know what to do to see your comments. I just don't get it.
Hour and 15 minutes away from where we were
know
at. So the
coordinates.
boat rental was only in Panama City Beach. Turned the boat in. We drove to Destin. All right.
Thank you.
So the life jackets that we did have were on that boat that was property of the boat rental place. All right, but back to Destin, we were doing normal things, the kids, the smaller kids in the most shallow part, the preteens like Trent and my oldest son, who's the same age as Trent, 10 years old. They're more adventurous. They'll go out into,
Why do we gotta know that? I don't know why I keep stopping where his eyes are rolling back up his head, y'all. I don't know. It's scary. But why we gotta know? We know the coordinates of the boat. We know the boat they was on. We know that they went to the dock and they rent the boat. I mean, it's just crazy work. And drop your link to Alma, please. It's
where the water gets to their chest. And so that's what we were doing all day. And then, of course, the adults and boats and stuff are farther out also. And man, y'all, we've been taking so many videos. I'm not gonna get off track. We've been taking so many videos that can they were beautiful video.
We've been taking so many videos. I mean, I ain't gonna get off track. You're off track, sir. You're off track when you went live. And start answering and responding to negativity. You're off track. You're very much so off track. Man, Tanya J, they are. That's why I said he don't know if he can get fined for that, if they can turn around. And even though, y'all know, people still, it's rules to the water. Dre said, why won't he land the plane? Man. One day we'll all be free. Choose your freedom. With all sincerity, choose your freedom. You hear me? I'm going to finish this tomorrow. And I'm going to hear from the boat, the paddlers and stuff. And I want to hear about a man that's been living on those waters for 40 years. Hey, Quinita. You got to replay, Quinita. Replay, baby. Gigi, baby. I mean, sometimes you talk yourself and you stomp yourself into the mud hole. You know, trying to feel the need of the people, trying to accommodate people that don't need it. Raven is the only one that needs accommodation. His son is the only one that needs accommodations, not the American people, because we wasn't there, sir. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We are going to close this out until either we find Trinity, keep you guys updated, but he still got a little bit more to say. He still got a little bit more to say. Let me track it and stamp it. We still got an hour to go. I don't know if he stayed, but guess what? He stayed long, long time on this. And he has more to say. Mr. Cobb, I'm so disappointed in you, sir. As a mother who hasn't lost a child, your girlfriend of 10 years has. Your son almost lost his life, and you did as well, sir. The only thing you should be assisting America with is helping to find Trinity, dropping numbers, coordinates, and looking for support to find Trinity. That's it. That's all. Just because we ask doesn't call for a response. Because again, your trip was intimate for her family and yours, sir. Y'all drop some rainbows and purple hearts for Trinity. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that came to support me tonight. It means thank you, Boss Lifestyle. Thank you. Because it takes content creators to bring awareness and sometimes education. I never know. I might need one. I pray to God I don't, but man, life brings so many unexpectancies in your life. I need all kind of education, domestic violence, grief, so much more. So much more. Patience, understanding. I need education on a lot of stuff. And I'm 47, but I need it. That's right, Keisha. And Keisha, you stay up to date with me, love. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of kids that need us, Keisha. And send Raven our prayers. We don't know her, but it don't take somebody to know you to send you some love and, caring and support. And prayers for you to keep your friend guarded and keep her uplifted with God's words, because she's going to need every encouraging word, Raven. Baby, I'm so sorry. Prayers to you and your family, to the Father, to all the family, and to Mr. Cobson. Prayers to you, baby. I hope God wraps his arms around you and know that it's not your fault, and just keep you strengthened. And even though he ain't gonna be able to take the traumatic experience away, bring you a sense of peace. I almost lost my voice, y'all. Thank y'all for dropping those purple hearts and rainbows for Trinity. We pray that somebody finds her safe to bring her home to Raven. And let Raven get a good touch of her baby again. And Raven, it's not your fault, love. In life, we be at the wrong places at the wrong time. And sometimes you don't even know it. There's not a time stamp on being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Trust me. I've been there. I didn't lose a child, but my heart aches for you and the children and your family and her father, for sure. Again, Mr. Cobb, take this as a a life lesson. A real big life lesson. Every response doesn't deserve a reaction, and at this time, y'all been through too much tragedy in one day. It went from peaceful to a loss to tragedy. Something you was a part of, sir. Don't come back to live. Thank you guys so much for rocking out with your girl. Thank you, boss lady. Mm. Man, you always show me so much love. Thank you. Thank each and every one of y'all. Y'all don't even know. Ask God again for a village, and I'm going to say it every time I'm in my live. I ask you for the village. And he showered me. He showered me with a community. A whole community full of beautiful sisters. Inspirational women. Queens from all walks of life and brothers that I never felt I was deserving of. And I haven't appreciated you guys like I should. Being so engulfed with nothing but negative people in my corner and stuff is crazy. Keisha got that gifted membership. Welcome, Keisha. You are now a writer, official writer. Y'all welcome, Keisha. As everybody should welcome everybody that comes in this chat, because sometimes a simple hello. And it was crazy because podcasts say, hey, the other day, Kenya said, hey, she said, that's all I wanted was somebody to say hi. Thank you. You never know what a simple gesture, just a hi. Opening a door. Ain't got to be the elderly, anybody. I don't care if he looks prejudiced, just a simple gesture. Blessings come from abundance. You hear me? I once wasn't a believer, but I am now. Cause see, I know what I do for y'all and my children, for my sisters and my children, because God moved mountains for me, so I know what it's like. Auntie Mo, you hear me? I feel like I've been on her for hours, and I took it back to when she started with him. But you have to break it down. Like, why do we have to know this, sir? Oh, thank you, Nicole Neal. Love you, sister. Love you too, Shell, baby. Somebody loves y'all. Don't leave her thinking different. If you feel like just one of them days, it's okay not to be okay. And it's okay to be indifferent. Like how Pebble said, sometimes I smile when bad things happen. But that don't mean Pebbles ain't my sister and I'm looking at her crazy, because I'm not. Because we all different and I'm still learning that. Hey, sunshine love. Okay, Marianne? And I'm not the easiest person to deal with, because when I'm on my shit about this over here, I'm on my shit. I'm not going to change that. Because I want everybody to feel welcome and comfortable. Because I once walked around in this world and didn't feel welcome and felt very uncomfortable. I don't care how good you get your hair done. You can wear cutest earrings, cutest outfits. It still doesn't make you a sensitive human being. It is, Auntie Mo. That's what I said. It's the mom story to tell. Remember that. We are no different than anybody else out there. Send me your number, Pebbles. That's how she takes an impact. Thank you, fine. I love y'all. Enjoy y'all hump day. Justice for these babies and prayers for Trinity Eslinger's safety back to her mother. I love you, Mocha baby. Happy belated birthday, sister. Happy belated birthday to my sister Drea, my sister Raul, and anybody else who celebrated a birthday, man. Happy belated birthday, and anybody that has an upcoming birthday. Okay, happy birthday, Auntie Mo. Happy hump day birthday. You enjoy. Take your day. And it's okay to take a self-care day, y'all. Go enjoy yourself. And I know life be lifing. Sometimes you feel like you just can't get away from nothing. Taking care of your mother, your father, your sisters, your brothers. But everybody needs that day. Everybody. I learned it the hard way. To God said, sit down. I'm going to make you sit down. Thank you, Boss Lady. And if you got that gifted membership, please tell Boss Lady thank you. Hey, Snoopy. Love you, Snoop. Happy Tuesday, okay? And you're late. I appreciate y'all. Go enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Get y'all some rest, because I am. And remember, if don't nobody else tell you they love you, I am. Okay? And I want to see each and every one of y'all tomorrow. God's will. That's all I want. I want to see each and every one of y'all tomorrow, okay? Love you, Zen. Love you, Passion. Love you guys, okay? Go enjoy y'all nights. Get y'all some rest. Because, again, I am.
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen, you know who you are. Bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view. With a voice so smooth and a smile so bright. She's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong.
Love you, Marianne Reed. Love you, podcast. I keep looking to them. Hey, Jan. You butterfly my love. Deborah. Michelle. Tracy.
Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true. Miss Parker's got the magic and she's sharing it with you. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard. Asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. So here's to Miss Parker, the star of the show. Bringing light to the world everywhere she goes. Tune in, stay tuned. You'll never be the same. Miss Parker, the So here's to